Yes.
What is up at the Young AG at the Garrett Clymer? He's at my house this time, so it's
crazy.
like on site. Like this is kind of weird, but just like an NBA Quickstrike episode, just kind of like talking about what happened and everything like that, and just kind of going over free agency and everything. Also, at the end of the show, we'll have a giveaway for the last original Sensei 6 hat in existence.
It's the last one.
The last brand new one, dude.
Whoa.
The last brand new one. They're not gonna be reproduced after this. So the last one will be given away to a follower of us, a follower of myself, and then a follower of the brand Sensei 6 Co. Follow us on IG and Twitter. Just search Sensei 6 Clothing on Facebook. That said, let's just hop right into it. I know Garrett's already butthurt about Kevin Durant. He called me in tears last week. So what's up, brother?
I was straight crying, like, oh my god, the Kevin Durant decision. Like, I'm going to start out by comparing it to the decision that LeBron made back when he joined the Miami Heat. I'm going to start it out like, okay, so he kept getting beat by the Celtics in the playoffs. What did he do? He teamed up with his buddies, Chris Bosh and D-Wade. Joined the Miami Heat, right? He went to a team that already sucked. He didn't join 73-9 because 73-9 beat him. He joined a crappy team and made them great. I mean, 4 straight finals appearances. I mean, that's pretty flames if you ask me. I mean, he didn't win them all, but he built the team up. He made it his team. He didn't go join some pre-existing super team, greatest of all time team. And that's why I'm salty about Kevin Durant. Like, it was just a weak move, to be honest. I mean, joining the Warriors like that. I mean, I'm a big fan of Kevin Durant. I mean, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it anymore, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, like, I understand, but at the same time, like, I don't know if it's that big of a deal. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, people are butthurt, but people around here burning jerseys, doing all sorts of crazy crap. It's just like, okay, I mean, I don't know if sports should be that big of a part of your life. I mean, it's a dude like, okay, all you McDonald's workers that were complaining about Kevin Durant leaving, if you got offered a job at the Super McDonald's, you'd leave that bitch. Like, you'd be like, fuck you guys, I'm going to the good McDonald's. So, like, that's part of what it was, and I feel like people were vindictive, and it happens, and it happens especially to minorities, specifically Latinos and African Americans, where people get upset when they do significantly better than them, and it's just ridiculous. But I mean, he's just doing what's best for him. I tell this to in real life, and you can ask people this. I tell this to people, whether advising them on decisions, interviewing them for positions, doing whatever. I always say you got to do what's best for you. Michael's got to do what's best for Michael. Garrett's got to do what's best for Garrett. Everybody's got to do what's best for them. So why would he not go somewhere amazing? You know?
He just took like a backseat ride though, and that's what gets me. He went from being like the leader of his team, to second fiddle.
That's fine, man. Some people are better with that, man. I mean, like
no pressure or obligations.
I mean, he has obligations and pressure. I mean, but he wants to. I'm going to ask you this. Is it everyone around here's fault who kept bitching about a ring, even though they went to Western Conference Finals, and the reason they didn't go other times was because of injuries?
Yeah.
Because people bitched constantly, ring. Well, maybe you think that got to me. It was like, well, I need to win a ring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So maybe if it was that big of a deal, people shouldn't have been bitching about it and should have just appreciated him while I was here.
I appreciated him. I love Kevin Durant. He's one of my favorite players. I mean, I remember when we first got the Thunder, I'll be honest, I didn't like him. Because everyone in Oklahoma hopped on the bandwagon. I was like, yeah, they got to prove themselves to me first. I got to make sure. I mean, I'm really into the Thunder. I mean, I grew to love him, and then he left.
I mean, but that's what happens. Here's the thing. At the end of the day, your boy D-Wade, who you also love.
I've loved D-Wade since I was like 5.
And you know what happened? You know what happened when he trusted a team, and it wasn't a business, it was family? Pat Riley raked his ass over the coals.
That's messed up.
Okay, exactly.
They did not do D-Wade right.
Exactly, but how can Kevin Durant not look at that and say that might happen to me?
Well, Kevin Durant moved first before the whole Pat Riley.
But I mean, you knew that was happening though, because they were recruiting him. It was going to be a thing where if they had signed Kevin Durant, they wouldn't have room for D-Wade.
Really?
Because they had already signed Whiteside.
Yeah, they signed him to too much too.
Yeah, so I mean, like if they had signed Whiteside less, they could have maxed Wade.
Mm-hmm.
But that's their problem. It is what it is.
I don't even like the Bulls, but I do now. I mean, got that going.
There you go, man. But that's the thing is everyone's got to do what's best for them. So if you're sitting out there like it's family, no, it's not. It's a business.
It is.
It is a business. God forbid anything terrible happen to Kevin Durant or the Warriors organization, but if something happens to him at the end of the day, he might just be cut. Like, the amount of teams that have been loyal to stars are very few. Very few. Mm-hmm. Mark Cuban has paid Dirk, and that's the only thing I can think of off the top of my head, man.
Mm-hmm. More like in recent times, yeah, but like, you look back then, like, players would stay for teams forever.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to think about Lou Alcindor. Yeah. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar asking for a trade to the Lakers. Yeah. So, I mean, it happens. Everybody's just got to do what's best for them. That said, kind of moving on.
How long is that going to be before you rock KDs again?
Oh, I'll rock KDs whenever. I'm not like these fair weather fans who, I'm not going to call anyone out because I'm not that guy. I don't. Well, I am kind of, but there are people right now who are selling basically every pair of KDs they own. How ridiculous is that? Like,
size 11, KD 6 Ligers, 120, 9 out of 10, VNDS.
No, this is ridiculous. I just need to move on. This is ridiculous. Draft and summer league coverage, kind of what happened in the draft. Oh my God, my Orlando Magic just crapped down their leg. What the hell was that, dude? Oh my God.
Shout out to my sons. We suck, but hey, not bad.
All the people that were texting me just talking trash. I can't do it. I was like, man, this is just ridiculous. I hated Ibaka. I still don't like him as a player. We'll get into that later, but
I think once Aaron Gordon figures out how to play NBA basketball, he'll be good.
Yeah, but what are they going to do right now? They're going to average 70 points a game.
Gosh. Oh yeah, they got rid of their big scorer, Oladipo.
Yeah, in the last few years, we've got Tobias Harris for fucking nothing. We let him go. We let go of Oladipo for
Serge Ibaka.
Ibaka base and a pick for Ibaka,
and a center, and you're a center too.
Okay, well, I mean, here's the problem though.
Oladipo and Russell, oh man.
I mean, you've got to. I just don't understand. Like, what in your mind of thinking is like? Because I heard this from Magic people that were reporting on Magic Brass. We didn't want the pick. Well, then what did you lose all those damn games for? Why did you win any? If you didn't want a high pick, win more games. Oh my God, it was ridiculous.
How do you feel about the strength of this draft class compared to years past?
I like this draft, man. I think they're going to be pretty good, man. I think Dunn, Hield, Simmons, all going to be great. And I think the Timberwolves in 3 years, 2 years, I think the Timberwolves make the Eastern Conference Finals, dude.
I wish they were in the East. They'd be like
I know, man. They're destroyed. I don't know why I said it about East, but the Western Conference Finals, dude.
The Western Conference Finals,
dude.
Damn.
Karl Anthony Towns.
He's a beast.
Wiggins,
beast.
Levine
needs to figure out how to play basketball.
Rubio,
he needs to be consistent.
Dunn, they're gonna be loaded, dude.
I know. I like the Timberwolves, man. They're my sleeper team. They have been for a while.
Now, moving on to free agents. Who are your two best free agent signings?
I like Chandler Parsons going to Memphis.
Oh my God,
Chandler Parsons, bro.
I know, dude. And I wrote that down too. There is no better team for Chandler Parsons style than the Grizzlies. No better team.
They're gonna be scary this year.
Dude, they're gonna be good, man. There's no bet. The Grizzlies. That's the best thing that could have happened to the Grizzlies. They got Conley back. They got Parsons.
Parsons provides offense too, because the Grizzlies don't score a lot of points per game, and that kind of helps that offense.
Oh man. The Grizzlies might make the Western Conference Finals, dude.
Maybe, bro.
Dude, Parsons is gonna dominate. That's perfect for him. Him and Justin Timberlake's gonna be living it up in Memphis. Who's your second best free agent?
Second best, all right. I was looking at a bunch of them. I mean, a lot of players got played. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I got Joe Johnson going to the Jazz.
Oh my Jesus Christ! I got Joe Johnson too. We legit did not talk about those guys, not at all. But Joe Johnson, oh my God, dude!
He's that cheap too. $11 million a year for 2 years.
That makes the Jazz so legit. I don't think people realize how legit that Jazz are. If Derek Favors continues improving.
And Gordon Hayward's a superstar already.
He might be the second best.
I could see him being an all-star this year.
Yeah, I mean, legit, Derek Favors might be the second best big man in the game this coming year, dude.
Think so, dude?
Dude, I mean, behind Cousins.
Oh, yeah. Cousins.
I mean, I don't know, man. He's good.
Andre Drummond looks
I think a lot of people don't watch. A lot of people don't even know Derek Favors exists.
Yeah.
Andre Drummond's good too, but he needs to work on his offensive game. But he's another guy who's up there.
Mm-hmm.
People complain for the longest time about big men not being in the league. In the next few years, you've got Karl Anthony Towns going to be a super duper star.
He's a beast.
Drummond, Cousins, Favors, and those are just the ones off the top of my head.
DeAndre Jordan's got a lot better too in the last few years.
DeAndre Jordan's got better. The big men are back in this league. I think there's no question about it. Worst free agent moves.
Timothy Mozgov to the Lakers.
You think so?
He's getting. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, that can't be any worse than what they paid Hibbert for, right?
I don't know. Lakers are just pretty much signing up for mediocrity at this point.
I'm gonna say that, but there was a time when Mozgov
he was rocking.
Dominated in the playoffs last year.
All I think of Mozgov, I just think of Blake Griffin's announcement.
I know, man, but I mean, he might. I mean, who knows, man? Crazy stuff happens every day.
Yeah. Well, since I'll throw Mozgov to the side and go an honorable mention. Okay, shout out to Matthew Dellavedova, dope player, dope person. I feel like he's getting paid a lot, man.
I don't know.
He's paying him a lot.
$10 million's not that much, man. I don't
he
think
went from playing from league minimum to
$10 million.
Yeah.
But
shout out to him getting paid, man.
I mean, it is what it is. Brandon Jennings is making $5.
Yeah.
I mean, other people are making. I think 10's a reasonable number.
Brandon Jennings signed him to the Knicks too. They're gonna be something to watch this year.
I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll think about it.
We'll see.
I have my worst free agent move. Bismack Biyombo. Okay. In theory, I love Bismack Biyombo, dude. He was dominant during the playoffs.
He really was.
Great.
Surprised me.
Fantastic. Here's the problem. You just signed Bismack Biyombo, the first generation, in Serge Ibaka. You just specifically traded for him, got him ready, everything. You went out and got him, and now you get the same exact type player. That's what's bad about that move for me. I even think 4 and 74, whatever it is, isn't even that bad. I think that's what centers cost now. You know what I'm saying? But how are you going to find room for Aaron Gordon, Vooch, Ibaka, and Biyombo?
They're too big.
Are they going to run that? Are they trying to be the Sixers right now? I don't know what's happening. And there aren't even a lot of good bigs. There's still a lot of bigs. I don't even understand. Hopefully, I thought they were going to try and trade Vooch, which would disappoint me. But I could see Ibaka and Biyombo working together. I can see it. Biyombo at center, I think.
So.
But you know what the sucky part about this is? If they legit don't re-sign Ibaka, dude, they just lost Oladipo, Harris, for 1 year of Brandon Jennings, 1 year of Ilyasova, and 1 year of Ibaka.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it makes me sick. It doesn't matter how good you draft if you just trade them away for nothing. Oh my God, what was your second worst free agent move, dude?
Man, this is a tough one right here. This one took me a lot of thought to kind of figure out, and I have two that are tied right now. No one cares about Dwight Howard, so I'm just gonna leave that one set. I think Mike Conley's getting paid too much, bro.
Why, man?
Mike Conley's he's a great player. He's done a lot for the city of Memphis. Most underrated point guard in the league, but I still that's a lot of money, man.
What was the other choice? What was the other choice?
Dwight Howard.
No, why would you, what is the Grizzlies' other choice?
They don't have one.
Who do they spend money on?
Nobody.
Exactly. I mean, they had to re-sign Conley Ryan for.
Well, they're going to re-sign him anyway, but I feel like that's a lot of money.
That is, man. But
they could run in some good role players to kind of put around him.
I know.
Bring some good wings. Re-sign Chalmers, maybe.
But I mean, they're just going to have to work with it. I think they can make it work. I mean, they got Parsons, so
that's a good deal.
I mean, here's what happens. What if Conley doesn't sign and then Parsons doesn't sign because Conley didn't sign?
Suck.
Yeah. So I mean, they were on the fine line of sucking and doing well. So I think they did well for what it is.
Who do you got?
My second worst free agent move is all the people bitching about the money. Oh my God, do you understand that the owners just signed a $24 billion TV deal? $1 billion.
That's a beat.
I know.
That's a lot.
So I mean,
more than
why do you care about people making more money? I just don't understand. Be happy these people are eating. A lot of these players grew up in impoverished situations. Most specifically, the one where the light shines brightest, LeBron James, grew up on in the bad part of Akron. Why would you? And he gives so much back, dude. Why would you not want people to make more money? That's what I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, because you're butthurt that you don't make that much money? I don't
Probably.
know. I mean, just like...
People's greedy. So you got the owners...
Especially individuals. Not even the owners, just like everyone complaining about it. All the people being like, oh my god, that's so much money. That's so much
NFL
money.
players and
Yeah.
stuff? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, NFL players deserve to get paid more too, but sorry, their players' union sucks.
Mm-hmm.
The NFL Players Union has got to be the shittiest one, right?
Mm-hmm. Probably.
Baseball, they make hella
crazy
money, yeah, and almost all of it's guaranteed. So I mean,
hockey, nobody really cares about in Oklahoma.
But I mean,
I don't know what they make.
NBA, you gotta be happy for those guys. I mean, they just rake the owners over the coals, and that's good, man. Fight the power. Who's your MVP for next year, man?
Right off the top of my head, Russell Westbrook. But I see Anthony Davis making a push too if he stays healthy. He's got a good upcoming rookie point guard in Buddy Hield. Tyreek Evans is still down there making noise and doing his thing. But I see the Pelicans coming up next few years, man. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it, man. Shout out to Shea Serrano. Kawhi, dude.
You got Kawhi?
I got Kawhi, man. I do, because
he's coming up.
His offensive game developed so much this past year.
And
If
his
he can
defense is
develop
lockdown.
a crazy great defense, if he can develop just a little bit more consistent shooting and maybe some more like offensive awareness, maybe just like within the system,
A little more passing,
man.
Give me, like,
dude,
5 assists
he
a game.
might be. He's a top 5 player in the league, dude.
I agree.
He's a top 5 player in the league, and I think the
He's
Spurs
an
are going to be
absolute
great
superstar.
this year. I think the Spurs are going to be great. Most improved player that he got, man.
I don't even know. I got Devin Booker from the Suns.
You got Jimmer for that.
Jimmer Fredette.
Oh my God, this guy Jimmer for that on there.
Okay. We know what he did in college, but he's been super flaky in the NBA. But he's looked pretty solid in summer league, man.
That's true, man. But I mean, summer league's pretty easy to look solid in, dude.
I know. Just look at the Lakers.
There's a lot of people. You're right, man. You're right. I got Derrick Rose, man.
An MVP being an MIP.
I know, man. That's probably someone
That's bold.
That'd probably be the first one too. But he has the ability. He has Carmelo to pass to. He has Porzingis to pass to.
Porzingis. Love that guy.
He has Brandon Jennings. I think him and Brandon Jennings will play a little bit together, I would assume.
So. Put Brandon Jennings at the 2 or something.
Yeah. So I mean, I think he can get it, dude. And he's still stayed in the East. He didn't go to the West.
Mm-hmm.
I think, and he has a lot to improve from. He was easily the worst point guard in the East last year, I think.
Well, he
starting point guard.
Didn't play that much.
Well, I mean, he was pretty shitty when he did play.
Crusty,
Yeah.
though. I mean,
He is, dude. He's like a day-old bagel, man. He's just
stale.
hard, man, stale. But I mean, if you pour a little water on it, heat it up in the microwave, who knows?
Dude, some ice cream cheese.
Just nice cream cheese. Maybe Carmelo's his cream cheese, just smeared on Derrick Rose, just getting it better, man.
Oh
Just
my
getting it
God.
better. But I think he definitely has a chance to be most improved player. 100%. Rookie of the year. I've got Ben Simmons. And I know I just said Summer League doesn't mean anything, but his vision during the Summer League is crazy. Like, he just, like, if you've seen his passing, his shooting obviously needs work.
Mm-hmm.
But his passing is just crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And people forget he's only 19.
19.
So
I'm almost 19.
I know.
I suck.
Look at you. Goddamn, Garrett. Way to
What am I
go.
doing?
Way to not get drafted first in the NBA draft.
I know.
I have Ben Simmons, though. I think he's going to be great, dude.
I agree with you, man. I mean, he has looked pretty good in the Summer League from seeing highlights, good court awareness, good court vision, but also got to look at the team.
That's true, man. But the way I think of it is his usage is going to be super high.
For real, because they don't have anybody.
I know. He's just going to be passing. Can you imagine, though, him and Okafor's going to be a good combination, dude?
Think so?
I think so, man. And I think Embiid, I think they need to trade one, and I think it's Noel. Because I think Embiid's coming on, and I think Embiid's going to be really good, and I've always been an Embiid fan. He's great on Twitter, dude. I think the Sixers are going to be great this year. Not great, but good. I think
Mediocre.
I think they have a positive win total.
Think so? You think they're going to be above 500?
I think they're going to be above 500.
You heard it right here first. I say they win 30 games.
I think they're going to be above 500. I see it.
All right. Rookie of the year. I'd like to see Buddy Hield win it, man.
Definitely, man.
I mean,
He's going to shoot. He's going to shoot the shots. Whether he makes them or not is going to be is another issue, but he's gonna be shooting. He's gonna be putting them up, man.
Cold-blooded scorer from
Shoot
Oklahoma.
your shot. Absolutely.
Chris Dunn's another person making noise in the summer league for Minnesota.
That's true, but I don't know how much playing time he's gonna get.
Yeah, they got a lot of bigs.
So, what do we have next? Oh, Eastern Conference Finals. Who do you have in the Eastern Conference Finals?
Eastern Conference. I got Cavs and Raptors, but I got Raptors/Knicks depending on how the Knicks go.
I've got Cavs, and my second team is the Celtics, dude.
Ooh, dude, it's Celtics.
I know, man. I feel like Isaiah Thomas is getting better. I feel like Jaylen Brown. I actually
see more from Marcus Smart, though.
Like that pick, and Marcus Smart. If he just develops some more, you've got Jaylen Brown,
is a superstar.
Isaiah Thomas, Marcus Smart backcourt. I think that backcourt might be the best in the East, right?
Maybe.
I mean, who's gonna be better than that?
I don't know. Because Cavs, I mean,
you've got
Kyrie and
you got
supporting cast.
Yeah, so I mean, I think they've got a legit shot of Linux developing. They got Al Horford.
They did sign Al Horford this year. That's right, man.
I think they're Eastern Conference Finals, and I think they might even push the Cavs a little bit because I think Al Horford's always.
He's consistent.
Yeah, he's pretty consistent, and I think that level of consistency will allow other players on the team to thrive. And if Jaylen Brown can break out, I think that'll be a good deal. I see him kind of right now as a Wiggins player, kind of more athletic, but not really.
Hasn't really developed
his shot. But he has time. So, I mean, why wouldn't you? And you just signed a Jordan Brand, so shout out Jordan Brand. So, give us some dope Celtics PEs. What about Western Conference? I feel like we have the same Western Conference Finals. Warriors Spurs?
Yep.
Warriors Spurs.
Spurs are crazy, retarded good.
I know.
I got them beating the Warriors, man.
Do you really?
No, but I don't because the Warriors are gay. But that's why I got them.
I have them beating the Warriors, dude.
Shout out to you.
I have also the Spurs winning the championship, man.
Bro.
I know. I think
man.
I think Kawhi is going to be super dominant, dude. And here's the problem, is people don't realize, is the reason LeBron just rakes the Warriors is because they don't have anybody to guard him. And I would argue that there's no one in the world that can guard LeBron. But if there's someone that is, Kawhi locks him down.
Yeah, Kawhi.
Kawhi locks him down. And
Kawhi series when there's Spurs Heat in the finals, Kawhi locked LeBron down.
Oh yeah, crazy.
He shut him down crazy. I mean, LeBron's my guy. You know, LeBron, D-Wade, they're my guys. I've been loving them 10 years since their whole tenure in the league. But I've never seen anybody play defense on LeBron just like Kawhi has. I mean, that's young Kawhi Leonard too, not the growth that he's
absolutely. And when he plays good on defense, it doesn't cost his offensive game, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Like sometimes when LeBron focuses on defense, you can tell his offensive game suffers.
Yeah,
Kawhi doesn't have that problem. And I think Pau Gasol, dude. I had him as my number 2 free agent signing, and I just bumped him off. Mm-hmm. But that is a great move for them. They got rid of Boyce Diaw. But
he was old.
But Pau still has some life in him.
Mm-hmm. He's a consistent player too.
He does,
and he helps stretch the floor a little bit.
Oh, crazy amount! So I think I have them winning the title, man.
That's bold, man. I got Cavs and Warriors in the finals just because I feel like it's gonna be some kind of, you know what I'm saying, Game 6 OKC Golden State kind of crap. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they're gonna get them there because they're destined to win 82 games.
Right.
So they're going to be in the finals. And I like to say I have my Cavs winning them, but I see the Warriors freaking winning it because that's what the NBA wants to happen.
I don't know, man. You're a conspiracy guy.
I'm a conspiracy guy. I'm crazy.
We missed 2 awards, dude. I didn't even realize that. 6th Man of the Year.
Andre Iguodala.
I think that's pretty unanimous. Defensive Player of the Year, and you're going to hate me for this.
I got Kawhi Leonard.
I've got Dwight Howard, dude. I think going back to Atlanta, dude. Going back to his hometown, just relaxing, just chilling.
Do they still have Jeff Teague?
They do still have. No, they traded Jeff Teague to the Pacers.
They traded. Oh my god.
To the Jazz. It was like a Pacers Jazz 3-way thing. But they have Dennis Schroeder. They have Paul Millsap.
And they got ugly jerseys.
They have ugly jerseys that they can screen print or heat press in an hour for you. I just think Howard, dude, he'll have the opportunity, dude. East centers are terrible. He'll have the opportunity. He could get back to actually focus on just being Dwight Howard and just chilling and being himself instead of just like
trying to be
being in a bitch fight with James Harden, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I think that'll work. I think that really will work.
Who do you have it for All-Star MVP? What's still that? Who do you have winning the All-Star game and
All-Star game? I have the East.
Or the West.
I don't care. Kyrie plays. People don't realize this, but Kyrie plays a lot better when the competition's there. If that makes sense.
He rises to the occasion.
He rises to the occasion.
Like, look at him in the finals hitting that shot.
Yeah, and I think he's just a great player.
Throw back to the rookie challenge when he dropped that dude.
Right. Do you think Russell Westbrook's going to be traded?
No.
You don't?
He came out and said he wanted to stay in Oklahoma City. I know Kevin Durant said he wanted to stay in Oklahoma City, but Russell came out and said he didn't want to leave.
I don't know, man. I just feel like if Kevin Durant knew Russell was going to stay, he would have stayed.
Think so?
I think so, man.
Maybe they were tired of the constant tug of war thing, like the Kobe Shaq crap. You know?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Kobe Shaq, I mean, it was a dynasty, but they could have won so many.
I don't know.
They could have won 7, 8 in a row.
I don't know, man. I just don't know how it worked. I think they got to trade him, though, dude. If they lose 2 superstars for nothing, they are back to the beginning.
Yeah. I don't want to see that happen to my son.
I know, but they gotta get someone or trade him. Mm-hmm. You know, Boston's been in a lot of talks for trades and stuff. Mm-hmm. You know who I would try and get, and I don't know if they could, but Danny Ainge is a goddamn wizard. They need to get, like, Kyle Lowry, dude.
I think so.
Because if they got Kyle Lowry, I think
the worst playoff player in Raptors history.
Bro, I think he just needs a little bit change of scenery, man. Great player during the year, man. Great player during the year. He was hurt, man. But great player of the year throughout the year. I think him and Boston will be perfect, dude. Him, Isaiah Thomas, Olynyk, Horford, and Eddie Crowder. Because I think you can trade Marcus Smart for, don't you think?
You just throw him in a group deal or something.
I think you can trade Marcus Smart for Kyle Lowry. Anyway, I think Boston just needs to
not straight across.
No, I think they
with like a draft pick or something.
With the Celtics, I think the Raptors are looking to get rid of Lowry, dude. I think they think he might be done.
Think he's crusty?
I think he's
re-signed DeMar DeRozan because he didn't want to go to LA.
I was surprised. I was shocked. I was legit shocked that DeMar DeRozan didn't go to LA.
I was surprised, but I was like, okay, I'm going to go to
I mean, cool for him, but I was beside myself that DeMar DeRozan didn't go to LA. That was crazy to me.
Yeah.
That said, I think we've wrapped up our show. We do still have this. This is mine. I wear this shit all the time.
No, he doesn't. I've seen him more at once.
Garrett only hung out with me one time.
Yeah. Second time hanging out, guys.
I wear this all the time, but we're going to give you guys the last one in existence. That's going to be sold. Brand new one. Mine is beat. Real 6, my boy Darrell Burris. His is beat. So the last dope, clean one is going to be given away to, drumroll, one of our first followers. I'm so happy his name popped up. We did a random generator thing. A lot of you guys, I don't know if we understood the rules. I know it's hard to say, but it was follow at Laced Up Show, follow Sensei 6 Co, and follow me at the Young G. A lot of people followed me. A few people followed Laced Up Show. A few people followed Sensei 6. But the problem was only a few followed all 3, and that was the rules. Like,
I followed all 3, but I'm not eligible.
We're not eligible, so I would love another one of these. And I probably need a new one, but it sucks to suck. But one of our first followers who has followed all 3 from the day I got on at Sensei 6 Co, he followed. He's been a super supportive dude. T-Klaus71, my boy Taylor. I was super happy his name popped up. Like I said, we had like 6 correct entries. So, I mean, everyone had like a really good chance of winning. So, but I'm glad. Knew like everybody in there. Appreciate the support, guys. But I love to see my boy Taylor win. So we'll be getting you your hat, Taylor. But that said, I think that's it. Our next show, we were shooting for like all day, one day this week. So we have got a lot of stuff to process, a lot of video to go through. We're gonna maybe have a preview up this week. I don't know when our next show will be, but it'll pop up sometime. Just follow the brand, Laced Up Show, the Laced Up Show.
Got a dope logo too. Shout out to Sensei 6 for that.
Shout out to Sensei 6.
Straight flames.
Shout out to my boy Rel. He can whip you up a logo literally fast as shit. He just whipped that up for us super fast. So go to him. Follow Sensei 6 Co on Instagram and Twitter. Follow Laced Up Show on Instagram. Follow At The Young G. Follow the Garrett Climber. If you wanted to see some like crazy Pokemon Go shit or whatever,
We could do
just
that.
give us a shout. We'll do whatever. But
Clickbait.
clickbait, right? Clickbait. But that's it. You guys have a good night.
See you guys.